Hey there. I wanted to share with you as I'm continuing to evolve in my own business, I've really come to this place where I sort of tired myself of the have tos and the shoulds and the proper way to do things. And I just have finished this 60-day accelerated program, and that program came out of complete inspiration. And it was fascinating because I had a number of people who, when I told them about it, they were like, nobody's ever going to sign up for 60 days. That's a huge commitment. So I had different people, say naysayer. I had one friend that was like, oh my God, it's a great idea. But it was interesting how a lot of the feedback I got was, no, nobody's going to do that. Like I wouldn't do it. But I really got the inspiration and the impulse. So I just created it out of that. And it was really interesting. There were over 25 people in that group, and around 15 people every day for that 60 days, Monday through Friday, showed up on every single call. And I thought that's what happens from inspiration. And then on the final day, we were doing celebrations and what's really changed for them, and did they meet their intentions, or what came about for them. One of the gals in particular said, Marty, I totally believe because this came out of inspiration. That's what allowed me to really step up and change. And that's really now how I want to put things together in my own business, is stuff that I feel inspired to do, despite all the have tos and the shoulds and the proper way to do things. So, with that said, it's been really interesting because I was with the 60 day. I really didn't come up with anything that at the end I'm like, oh, I just want to offer this out there. But this thought inspired me, so I just put it out there to the group. Hey, if you're interested in this, great. If get in touch with me. If not, let me know. So I just started contacting people individually that I knew had expressed an interest in the topic of weight and health, body image, and all that. And I struggled forever. It started when I was 16, and I think I was realistically probably around 37 by the time 36, 37, by the time I really started to feel really ultimately free around my eating disorder. And it really, I kept releasing it over time, but to feel that ultimate freedom. And then after I found tapping, I felt this additional layer of freedom, where what I noticed happened is, um, even though I had stopped practicing my eating disorder long before I found tapping, once I found tapping, what happened was I noticed that this weight fluctuation that I had that was always annoying to me just disappeared. It literally just disappeared, and I wasn't even tapping on it at all. And I know intimately the struggles and the challenges of desperately wanting to stop a behavior like that you can't. Like, there were times I was like, I would have sold my soul to change that, to stop feeling imprisoned by food and feeling like that was never going to overcome this, and feeling constantly desperate and yet never being able to overcome it. And as I sit here today and tell you, it's astonishing to me the utter freedom I feel around it. It's not that I never emotionally eat. I'll catch myself, but it's like, oh, I'm emotionally eating. It's not this epic spiraling down the drain into this abyss of self-punishment and shame and all that. So why I wanted to share this with you is, if you have any interest at all in speaking to me, and I am no pressure about this at all, I'm literally talking to people individually that I know really well that have expressed an interest in this, about putting together just a group of women, sorry guys, but just for women, who have struggled with weight, who still do body image, all of that, and just to do some group work together to support each other in that. I find the power of that is huge. You can absolutely have an option to do private sessions if you want, but you don't have to. And the idea is to bring women together, because I found this when I was in a 12 step. It really helped to be in that environment and hear people mirror these shaming things they did with food, that I'm like, oh God, I'm not so alone. because even though we know on some level we're not alone, we feel really alone until we get in a group and we feel supported and we understand, oh my gosh, other people, they do that too. I mean, I will share in this group story after story of like at the time, and I'm not embarrassed about them anymore at all. Some of what at the time I had so much shame around my behavior around food, and the freedom of to be able to share that and release the shame is huge. So my offering to you is, if you want to go to my website and book a 30-minute get to know you session just to talk about the possibility here. Again, I am not hard sell at all. It absolutely would have to feel like a fit to you. And if it doesn't, God bless you. I'll help you find the next best step for you. But I just wanted to put it out there for you. If you have an interest in possibly being a part of a group of supportive women who share this commonality, and the idea of in 12 steps they say together we can do what we cannot do alone, and knowing my own struggles in that and things that I did to overcome that, in ways that I can help through my own journey, I truly believe incredible healing is possible. So if you have an interest in doing that, I totally leave it up to you to just contact me. We can talk more about it. I'll let you know the idea behind it, what's going on with it. I don't have dates or anything yet. I literally am just starting to talk to people about this. So I invite you to do that. Just book that get to know you session. And if you change your mind, just let me know or cancel the get to know you session. Like totally, you can, as long as it's within 24 hours, you can cancel it with me. And you can actually, through my Acuity link, you can go in and cancel it yourself. You never have to talk to me. You can just cancel the session. And if you need to reschedule it, you can do it as long as it's within the 24 hours. And I would appreciate if you don't want to, just do that. Just cancel the session so that that time is freed up for somebody else. No harm, no shame, no foul, nothing. If it resonates with you, just to have a conversation about it and see if it even would resonate with you to be a part of this. I would love to have that conversation with you and just find out if it feels like it would be a right next step for you or not. So that's it for now. And I also included in this email the link directly to book that to get to know you session, or you can go to my website, martymurphy.com, and you'll see it there on the home page. So it's easy access. So that's it for now, and I look forward to connecting to you if it feels like it resonates for you to do so. Bye for now.